Welcome to another episode of It's Debatable NFL edition. I'm your host Justin Jones here with co-host Sebastian. How you feeling, man?
Uh a little down, a little up. I don't know what to say. My Chargers once again a chance to really just run the division. You get that belt to ass from Indiana Jones, and it's been a season thus far to where one second you look good, the next you look like shit. Technically we're supposed to be maybe what is it, 3-3 now, maybe even negative record, but we're supposed to lose our last two. We're supposed to lose to the Dolphins, but the Dolphins are just so garbage that feel me, we found a way to win that game. And then you get belt to ass, man. Jonathan Taylor, three fucking touchdowns, looking like a fucking beast out there. They're converting on 2-point conversions, man. It was a mess yesterday, man. It was a mess yesterday, man. That belt, you just the new jerseys, the all gold jerseys, bro. You think you're gonna come out shining, man? We look like fucking bums, Charger Nation. Please get it together, please. Defensively, tired of these niggas, man. We can't block. We can't get a hit on nobody, man. Like Fade might do a better job of being on defense for the fucking Chargers than half these players, man. Chargers thanks.
Yeah, I don't think so. But nah, the Chargers, they just haven't looked as good as they did to start the season. You was very high on them after they got off to a 3-0 start.
3-0 start, man.
Yeah, man, y'all beat the Raiders, y'all beat the Chiefs, and who else did y'all beat?
We beat the Broncos.
Oh yes, and the Bo Nix led Broncos, and he was on top of the world, man. It was sunshine, you feel me, sunny skies. It was the perfect temperature out,
I was
right?
hoping SoFi Stadium myself, bro.
Yeah, and now y'all just looking mid. I mean, I'm not gonna say y'all look terrible, but to lose to the fashion y'all did to the Indianapolis Colts yesterday afternoon was just disgusting. It was sloppy. It was dirty. And I was personally disgusted with the performance that I seen now. Parlay wise, I'm pretty sure, a lot of people got off on the Jonathan Taylor, having the type of performance that he did. But Justin Herbert, man, you spoke about it at the beginning of the season. You said that he wanted to put himself in the MVP category and show that he is one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. Right now, he is not a top five quarterback in the NFL. You could arguably debate top 10 because there's a lot of quarterbacks that have just looked a lot better than him. Um, Obviously, the blame pie has to go throughout the whole team. Really can't just put it all on him. But after a loss like that, I'm very interested to see how do they respond moving forward.
I mean, usually if we lose, I'd be like, oh, at least he threw for 400. I don't care. I don't care. I want wins. I don't want to see Justin Herbert throw for 400, bro. I know you could do that. I want to see fucking wins, man. I want to see wins, and something's got to fucking change, man. I can't. I can't, bro. It's cool. Like, feel me? The honeymoon stages is over for young players that, feel me, after a while. We expect you to do that type of shit, though, but we want to see results. We want to see wins. I can't, bro.
Yeah, yeah. But that kind of does lead into the first topic that we were going to talk about. The Chargers did go up against the Colts, and right now the Colts are sitting at what? Is it 6-2, 5-2,
6-1.
6-1? So they look like one of the better teams in the NFL, led by once again, like you said, Indiana Jones, Daniel Jones, fresh off his treacherous start to his career just with the New York Giants. He has revitalized himself. This transformation I haven't seen just from one season, literally just to the next, is just kind of insane. He just looks completely better in this system than he did with the New York Giants, who we'll talk about a little bit later. But are the Colts right now Super Bowl contender?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They have a great offense. Daniel Jones has, been comeback player of the year. I look at it, he's hitting from all different angles. Whether it's just passing or even just helping Jonathan Taylor out in the run game, he has been nothing short of like phenomenal this season for this team too. I look at guy like Jonathan Taylor, who's running away with offensive player of the year. Maybe a little matchup between him and Christian McCaffrey right now, but other than that, I say it's this here. He's the clear cut front runner for that as well. Three touchdowns. I believe he's probably at what, 9 for the season now. Just doing remarkable things for them. They could get in the ball in the receiver slot, or he could get in, just run the ball in for a touchdown. It doesn't matter. He's gonna get his yardage. Another guy I'm looking at too, Tyler Warren for them. Probably a top 5 tight end this season thus far. Somebody has good hands for them. Very mobile for his size too as well. I believe what 6'5", 6'6" tight end, and he definitely makes the job easier for a guy like Daniel Jones as well. Then you have then you have two receiver threats actually too, and Michael Pittman and Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce being a deep ball threat, and Michael Pittman just the game he had yesterday, just always being on time and on target for certain downs. Maybe if you get a 3rd and 10, he's right there for you to convert until a first down. So his team is right now is stacked. It looks like it has a good chemistry going. Looks like everybody knows exactly what they want to do and what says they want to run. Every time I'm watching it, there's not really a panic in their eyes. Whether they're down or they're up, feel me, they still have the same relentless on offense. And as far as the defense goes, too, a couple of sacks here and there. Right now they had Justin Herbert in hell yesterday. Justin Herbert could not be Justin Herbert that he wanted to be. 400 is cute. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's how you getting your 400. It's just like when it means less. So now I can't really say enough about the Colts right now. I think they're in a great position right now. I think if they keep the same momentum up and bring it into the playoffs, they should put themselves in a Super Bowl contention spot too. At this record, at the rate that they're going, they could probably get a bye week as well. So that definitely does help them too. So it should be pretty exciting to watch. I wouldn't say they're the clear cut front runners though, but that's the name that feel me after watching. Ali, if you've been watching for this whole season thus far, you could literally say, "Yo, I could see them doing some damage in the playoffs."
No, no, yeah. They definitely been an interesting team to start the season. I don't think nobody except Colts fans, right, just being unrealistic, actually expected this type of start. Just like you said to end your take, after every week, it's just eventually you have to say, yes, this is a team you have to be taken serious. It's not week one, it's not week two, it's not week three, it's not week four. Every week they have looked good. Even in their losses, it's not like they were just demolished, right? So this is a team that on the defensive end, they're getting timely stops and doing what they have to do to really shut down some of these high powered offensive teams. And just offensively, just led by Daniel Jones and Jonathan Taylor, just like you talked about, they're just on fire right now. They look like the best running back quarterback duo in the NFL right now. Daniel Jones has to be in the MVP considerations, and if there was like an NBA Most Improved award, I feel like he would win that just from the season he had last season to where. He was a meme at a point, right? Just that time he ran with the ball and then just ended up stumbling to where you don't even see that clip anymore. Right, because it's like he has made you say you have to take him serious, and he is a great quarterback in the NFL today. So shout out to him. I'm very proud from what I've seen, and the Colts I think is a team you have to be taken serious. Are they the Super Bowl contenders? I don't know if I would put them in the top three of that consideration. We just seen the Chiefs yesterday, let alone that it was against the Raiders. But does their offense how it looks now? I think that's the team that you really have to be just worried about. But I think the Colts is definitely a team that you have to keep on the radar.
Yeah, shout out to the Colts though, definitely for sure. I don't think besides Colts fans, like you said, nobody really just had them being that of a third of a team. 6-1 for the season. The only game they lost was relatively close. I forgot who they lost against. I think it was the Rams. Let me check.
Yeah, I think it was the Rams.
And it wasn't even a bad loss. It was a nail biter too. It took like a Hail Mary, basically a deep threat from Tutu Atwell for them to even win that game. So shout out to them though, for sure.
Yeah, but now we got to move on to talk about two teams that are just, I just don't know what the hell is going on. And that's the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Both quarterbacks benched. So I felt like it was the perfect just conversation to have of just which team has been more disappointing though. Just in your opinion, just from the sample size that you have seen by both teams thus far, which team is like, Jesus Lord, they need resuscitation?
I think first of all, we're being too generous right now. The flat out question, and this is why I titled it, which team has been more trash? Because let's just put it out. Let's just call out it is. These niggas are fucking trash. No matter which one me and you pick, or if we pick the same one, it doesn't take away from the other team. Like I just want that to be known first and foremost. That is the most important part about this. Like it doesn't take away from either or. But if I have to go, which one is fucking garbage? I'm going with the Dolphins, bro. I have respect. Like I have a little bit of respect for the Jets, bro. The Dolphins, I can't, bro. I can't, bro. I can't. From top to bottom, bro. I'm looking at this coach, this Mike nigga, bro. He sounds like he's on shrooms every time. Every time you hear him talk about the game, so what did you guys need to do better? I just think that our quarterback, if he's costing us the game, and then the team's not listening, like, nigga, you a fucking man. Speak up. If there's something wrong in the locker room, you gotta talk about it. Like this nigga on the sideline hitting his vape every time Tua throws a pick. This nigga Tua throws a pick, he's hitting his vape, bro. This nigga is pussy. Then Tua, oh my god, Tua Tagovailoa. Yo, you need to pack your shit up. WWE's calling, bro. You can join the bloodline. You can join the MFT. You do not, yo, bro. This nigga is so fucked, bro. I don't know if it's the brain damage of just getting hit so hard, bro. But he's Tua. Oh my gosh! And what made it worse is really yesterday showed me like this nigga might not care. He might need that ass might not care, bro. I just watched the interview. The nigga saying, as long as I go home to my kids and they're happy to see me, nigga, you in the football season. We don't give a fuck about that. It's cool to have kids. It's cool to have a family, bro. That doesn't answer why y'all so trash, bro. Niggas are gonna want to axe out Devon Achan, bro. He's been somewhat of a bright spot for them, but it's not enough. Who else? Jalen Waddle, bro. You making him look like an afterthought. Like this shit is bad. You got completely embarrassed by the fucking what was it, the Cleveland Browns. And no disrespect to the Cleveland Browns though, they was doing a thing. But you
Okay,
got
okay, hold on. Just Cleveland looked good against them. Cleveland's not good. I just want to put that out there. Dylan Gabriel didn't play that good. They
nah,
it was the defensive end off all the picks
it
and
was
fumbles.
defense
It was
and
it was the defense recovering of why they won the game. It wasn't their offense.
you're not giving credits to the rookie, Qshawn Junkins, I think that's the name, 3 touchdowns.
Bro, you just said last episode if you put lipstick on a pig, bro, it might have looked good against the Dolphins, bro. They went out to Miami and had a great vacation, but no, bro, it was just no. The Browns aren't good either, but I just want to put that. But the Dolphins, bro, this question has personally hurt me because once again, me just I put plus 2.5. I'm thinking why against the Browns, Dylan Gabriel is trash. So I'm thinking like you got some type of like just last week against the Chargers, they came back and made a close game. It showed their offense could has some type of life. Y'all going up against the Cleveland Browns, and y'all just shit the bed. Like Tua just like he looks like a college quarterback.
Nah, bro, this college
Like
quarterback.
it just doesn't make any sense on why they're so bad, and it's not because Tyreek Hill's not there. Because when Tyreek Hill was there, they didn't look any better.
It's him, bro.
So so they need to get rid of this quarterback. It's just the writing is on the wall. It's just giving me Deshaun Watson vibes to where the name sounds interesting, but when you see them on the field, it's just like, yeah, buddy. Like it's just not working out.
The nigga has 10 intercepted passes on the year, man.
But then hold on. The New York Jets. Like y'all are like
I don't get no pass either.
the Jet. I'm sorry to say, and I'm a fan, but the Jets right now look like a high school team, not college, not NFL, not not that league that The Rock tried to do, like the XFL. Like it just looks high school. Like Justin Fields, and I tried to be. on the support just for as long as I can, but he's not the answer. He's the first running back quarterback that I've ever seen in my life, and it's just he just doesn't make the team look good. Aaron Rodgers looked way better.
But they try to blame it on him. They
No
try
one's
to blame
saying
it.
that. The at least the Jets was fighting.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Like y'all, the and not disrespecting the Panthers, but it's like, when are y'all gonna win a game? It's like
It's not
I don't
happening.
know. I
It's
don't
not happening.
because who can they beat? Name me a team right now. So I'm trying to think because it's like y'all losing to the bad teams.
They're
So
not. There's, bro. I promise you, it's not happening, bro. They're not. All right, you're gonna hear it here first. The Jets are gonna go winless this season. The Jets
because
are
I'm
going
trying
to
to
win.
because the Giants is way better. So don't think you're gonna sneak one in against the hometown rivalry. No, so don't even think if the Jets played the Giants right now, the Giants might put up 60 points.
Cam
Cam,
Scatterable might go for
Cam
100
Scatterble's going
rushing.
for 7 touchdowns, running and receiving.
Yo, bro.
Hey.
Nah, the Jets are not winning a game. Well, I think it's more warranted though. I think the Miami had
And
more
the Jets
quality.
lost to the Dolphins, so that means that the Jets can't beat. And like who they gonna beat?
But besides that, too, the crazy part is I still have just the Dolphins being more trash, bro. The 0-17, and I'm over here siding with the fucking the 0-17. I'm telling you that the Dolphins are more trash, bro. I'll let the people decide that, yo, when we post this clip, y'all pick which team is more trash, the Dolphins or the Jets. And we're gonna put a poll up, bro. And I'm
Oh,
not gonna be surprised if the people say the Dolphins, man. Because this is just crazy though. The Jets is like you expected it. It got so bad they put Tyrod Taylor. What's that dude's name?
yeah,
Tyrod?
Tyrone from little dude from across the street. Like Tyrone, yeah. Like he's not good either. So I don't. So
Yeah,
just
I
because,
think
so just because he looks a little better than Justin Field, that ain't hard to do.
now the crazy part is he did look a little better than Justin Fields.
No,
The
he
thing is,
does, but
if they
he's
was
not
at
good either.
least 5% better, 10% better, they probably would have made it a close game. You got shut out on a 13-0. That is fucking crazy. No, 13-6. My bad. Who scored? Or was it 2 field goals? Honestly, I don't think nobody
You
scored.
know it's field goals. They can't score. Talking about who's scoring.
Yeah, I'm making Brees Hall stock go down. I don't want to pay him. Garrett Wilson is not going to play what for the next 3 to 4 weeks. It's not trust me. Yeah. I wasn't safe. Yeah, I think just because we said the Dolphins that we not on your ass. Yeah, I gotta refund the season ticket holders to the fans, bro. You can't be letting the fans come out every fucking weekend to every
No,
home.
because who can? All right, so could they beat? No, so can they beat the Raiders?
No,
No, because Janetti's then gonna go for 200 running yards and
no,
have like 14
they can't
by
even
by
do
by
that.
halftime.
And the crazy part is the Raiders was going to be was my third thought. When you asked these two questions, I'm like, why do you mention the Raiders? Them niggas is trash too.
No, well, the Chiefs, they got shut out. So the Chiefs just put belt to ass. Like they just like so.
I don't even think they could beat the Titans.
Can the Jets beat the? Nah, they pay nah, because then Cam Ward's gonna have his best game of the season. So no, that's not gonna. I know he's going
Yeah.
to so I don't know.
All right. I would say the thing is, there's one team, the Saints. To me, it's like they're
No, they
bad.
can't beat the Saints. They can't beat the Saints.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Saints like their record is bad, but like I don't look at them as like a bad team. It's kind of weird
The
to say.
Saints, Chris Olave is gonna have 5 touchdowns. Like it's done. It's done. So the Jets, the coach needs to be fired. Sorry to say, listen, and it's not his fault, but he just the only good thing he's done is that meme where he's running down. That's the only thing you're gonna remember him for. So I got being you being honest, like so he needs to go to because he's not. I need to see him angry on the sidelines and like damn near like about to fight the team if because he's too calm right now.
Nah, I think he looks completely different from how the season started. He got more
He's
grit.
he's mentally checked out. Every Jets coach out. We're good.
Yeah.
Every Jets coach is mentally checked out by week 6.
I don't blame them, bro. That shit is crazy. Nigga, like we can't get one fucking win. Like you don't even have to be good. Like you don't even have to be good coaching. Justin Fields can't win me a game.
That game in London was their closest shot. Like they had, it was like in their hand, and that's why I said I wanted to give him Coach of the Year. They found a way to lose that game. They
Yeah,
found a way, and that was the game that was really the closest, and they lost that one. They found a way against the Broncos, like to where like they had it. All they had to do was get into field goal range. They couldn't.
simplest thing you got to do. The Broncos found a way last night.
Oh no, the Broncos found a way. So now we could transition because we could talk about how bad these teams are all day. So they will get donkey of the weekend. Both organizations, both teams, both coaches, both quarterbacks, and that's just how it is. But the Broncos, man, and the New York Giants. Now credit to the New York Giants because they got some good pieces. Now that they have the right quarterback, who that's their franchise dude. If anyone's not thinking that and thinking just because they lost is the other 9-2, he's the guy. So everyone get used to it. Cam Scatterable, he's the guy. New York needs to invest everything into those two dudes, and then once Neighbors comes back next season, that's like KD, Harden, and Westbrook,
That's the boys.
and you build around them. You put the right vets and you get your defense right. I don't know about the coach though. I don't know if he's the guy, but the Broncos, man. Shout out to Sean Payton. Bo Nix. Just they lost the game because Jackson Dart needed to lose that game. He has to go through growing pains, everybody. If the roles was reversed and Bo Nix was in his first season and Dart was in his second, the Giants would have won. Bo
Yeah,
Nix,
I'm not mad at that though.
Bo Nix was composed in that fourth quarter. He did everything right, and Jackson Dart didn't because why? I said why? Who? Because that was that one mistake, that turnover.
That one pick really.
It's the one play because it's a close game and they're on a run. They have all the momentum because they're on a run right now. Now y'all playing not to win. Y'all trying not to lose. And he knows that, and he's in his first year. So he needed this though. I'm glad it happened like that. You seen his face on the sideline after that field goal went through. He needed this game. He will only get better. The Broncos is just a better team than the Giants. Not by that much. Just but the Broncos is a better team because they've been running this system with Bo Nix and Sean Payne at the helm. That's why the Broncos won this game. It was not because in sports it's not over till it's over. That's the most blatant. You'll see it in a game. It's not over till it's over, and you need to continue to execute.
Yeah, 100% agree. Watching the game, I was watching the game from start to finish because I actually did have Broncos money line too, and I'm watching this. I'm just like, wow, 19-0, complete shutout in the first half, bro. I'm thinking we're fucked. Like when I say fucked, I'm like, yo,
I had the
I'm
money
like,
line
yo,
too.
yeah, I'm like, yo, Jackson Dart is that dude. Like like he's that dude, bro. I can't. I take nothing away from this game. Like it doesn't make him none less. Like feel me. Like you said, that he's the future of that. He's the future of that organization, man. And you see with him, Cam Scatterbo, even a guy like Theo Johnson and the Cody Bellinger. Everybody was hitting on all angles too. But like you said, the game ain't over till it's over too. And I don't know what was the talk at halftime to where they buckled down to where if we get these stops, if if they make them my fault, if we make them not convert on third downs, then we have a chance to get it back in the game. And then you slowly see it happening. Then you're like, wait, what the fuck? And once I seen that pick, I'm like, yo, there's a chance. And I think Bo Nix probably had the best game of his fucking career. Um, just what he was able to do and just getting these timely passes off. just even getting a touchdown for himself, converting on 2-point conversions, all types of shit. Bo Nix went out and did it and just had a field day. And maybe it took him a little while to join the party, but
Shout out to Cortland Sutton as well, who made us so many crucial clutch catches.
nah, yeah, no funny shit. Him, Marvin Mims did his thing too. Troy Franklin, who had 2 touchdowns for the day, definitely did his thing too. He caught one of a broken play touchdown too. I'm like, yo, is there a chance? That's a chance. Troy Franklin caught 2 tutties, man, that really just helped them out towards the end, the crucial moment. And then, like you said too, as the last play too, I was looking at too when Darts threw it, and then they were saying how it was a passing interference. I'm thinking, all right, yeah, that's game. Darts came in for the touchdown. I'm thinking that's game. I'm looking at it. I'm just like, you really got to march down the field. And what they did to able to get into field goal range and let bro handle the rest. Shout out to them. Will Lutz.
Because Sean Payton is in top 5 consideration for Coach of the Year.
Has to be. Yeah, that's just a crazy win. One of the best games I've seen this season. That's really crazy.
And
Just
the
like,
refs, just because he came on the field trying to talk to y'all, don't now give him whatever fucking call y'all called on him for the double flag. Like, stop it. All right, because y'all be calling a lot of bullshit.
yeah,
So stop.
I don't think that was a pass interference.
So just stop. Because the refs be because the refs be gambling. If y'all really want to have this conversation, yeah, we called y'all out. So stop.
Yeah, that was a little bullshit though. I can't even lie. That shit was bullshit. And I'm over here like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, you did all that comeback just to lose. And then somehow, some way, these motherfuckers came back, man. So shout out to them, Kevin Harlan. That was on the commentary. Made the game even way more better too. Certain commentators just have certain things.
Imagine if that Hornets announcer was on that game.
Yo, bro, yo, they would have been crazy. That's a crazy duo. Yeah, they got it. They got
He'd have been like, Bo Nix, what do you got?
it. Yo, bro, nah, no funny shit. Cause I'm looking at this, I'm just like, yo, this game is really action. Like I'm sitting up, like, mind you, my last 2 legs was fucking the Packers and the fucking Broncos, and both these teams are down, and I'm just like, wow, the 2 odds-on favorite down like this. Then you're watching it, it's just like, yo, are they marching? Is there a hope? Can I
Niggas,
make it out?
are they marching?
Can I make it out the 4 o'clock card? Like you start asking these questions, bro. And you know me, I'm sitting on Jock's couch. I'm like this. My eyes are glued to the TV, bro. I'm not speaking to nobody. Like
The
shots over
Dolphins
here.
were the one team that killed me for the 1 o'clock call. The Dolphins, like they just like, cause I can't bet on the Browns. Like, there's no way.
Nah, I think that's one game we should have just stayed away from. I'm looking at
No,
this like certain games I look at, I'm just like, do I really want to put my hard-earned money on either the Browns or the Dolphins?
The Browns, the Browns. Hold on, just real quick before we move on, cause we have to. Y'all need to start Shador. Just start him, cause Dylan Gabriel is not it. You already gave away Joe Flacco, who just looked like the next who just looked like he went into the fountain of youth against Aaron Rodgers. We never talked about the Unk Bowl. Yeah, it was a great ass game. Shout out
Yeah,
to
that was
Aaron
a fire
Rodgers.
game. I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out to Joe Flacco. They was just slinging the fucking football. But y'all gotta start Shador. Because Dylan Gabriel, like I said, they only beat the Dolphins because off defense. Like their offense wasn't there. The defense though, yeah. Alright, so but either way. 2 Monday Night Football games tonight, right?
Right.
What are they, Seb? Because I'm drawing a blank right now. I forgot.
So we got the Detroit Lions versus the Tampa Bay
Right,
Buccaneers.
right.
And then we got the Houston Texans versus the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah. So, which game are you more anticipating to see?
I always like watching a Lions game. So I'm gonna say the Lions versus the Buccaneers. I think right now you got 2 arm slinging quarterbacks that's gonna get everybody to the ball. I think Emeka Ibuka is playing as well as Mike Evans do return, so it's gonna be a jam-packed game. I want to see how does the Lions respond after suffering that bad loss against the Chiefs. So I got to see how that plays out. I want to see can Baker Mayfield, sustain this high that he's on, or just being that top MVP guy that people are saying. It's just going to be an action pack. I feel like it's going to be a high scoring game. Definitely going to be a better game than what we seen on Sunday night. So I'm going to looking at it like that. But yeah, I'm thinking that the Lions should bounce back. When you suffer a loss like that, I want to see how does a guy like Jared Goff respond. I want to see how well does Amara St. Brown, who looked relatively subpar this far, and does a guy like Jameer Gibbs respond to as well. So I'm thinking all that in consideration as well. But overall, that should be the best. That should be the best game for the night. Looking at things on the Houston and Seattle side,
All right,
it's gonna
hold
be
on, hold
okay.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me go now. I asked you which one, and he want to say both. Like I want y'all fans to know what I go through, bro. This nigga just does anything.
It's one.
Like
It's one.
replay the tape, smack. His round is cut. We agreed on 3 minutes on the contract. Not come on, man.
Listen, bro, it's 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2, back to
Yeah, come on, man. I know how Shaq feel, man. It's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2 back to one. Not all jokes aside though, because I just wanted to say for the Houston and Seattle game, I'm interested to see how does Houston approach this matchup because I feel like Houston is the only team in the NFL right now. What's their identity? I
I
don't.
couldn't tell you.
I just don't know what to expect on any given night. Sometimes CJ Stroud looks good, and sometimes he looks like hot dog shit. And that just goes from top to bottom of this whole team. I want to see how do they approach this matchup against the Seattle Seahawks, who's going to be well coached, well prepared. They know what they like to do. They like to sprinkle it around. I want to see how do the Texans respond. CJ Stroud is the most talented. He's more talented than what's his name, Sam Darnold.
Think so?
So I'm talking about talent. Now
Okay.
what we're talking about talent as a prospect.
All right, fair
See,
enough. Yeah.
like I'm saying, who has the higher ceiling?
CJ Stroud.
So I want to see how does he take this matchup. This is someone to where you should see the quarterback on the other side of the field say, "I want to show I'm clearly better than him." If you was going to this matchup, sir, and you seen the quarterback that you was going up against, how do you feel?
Oh, I'm throwing for throwing for 400, 3 TDs, man. 100 rushes. Yeah, I'm going for blood, man. Especially on a national televised game.
That's what
Especially when I know the talks about me hasn't been like, oh, I digress or something like that. You gotta have a. I know players say they don't listen to the media, but you hear what the media says about you, and they've been saying CJ Stroud hasn't been in since his rookie year too. So you gotta hear all that into account, and then actually say, yo, I gotta like remind people who the fuck I am. Like,
exactly. So that's the game I'm really got my eyes on. Shout out to the other matchup as well, Detroit and Tampa Bay. I'm expecting that to be a high offensive powered game. I'm definitely looking at the over. So to all the betters out there, I hope you'll have a great night. You'll also do have a game 7 in baseball. I believe it's the Blue Jays and who said?
and Mariners.
So for the baseball people, I know we don't talk about it because I don't really give a fuck. But I'm shouting y'all out right now. Shout out to the MLB. Make sure y'all go watch that. Coming up next, we will be talking NBA. So just go for y'all bathroom breaks real quick. We will be back because the NBA season starts tomorrow. Another season of It's Debatable. Yeah, they renewed our contract too.
Yeah, I like to thank ESPN, TNT, everybody just for renewing our contracts for our basketball season. Currently we're working out a deal with NBC, and Amazon Prime too. So you gotta stay tuned for that.
Yo, that was funny as hell. But that's gonna do it for this episode of Is Debatable NFL edition. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on all social media platforms at Is Debatable double underscore. Follow me at Justin Jones on Facebook for details and developments. Free to wave.